title of my presentation, a little bit of my background. I'm actually, my education is mechanical and aeronautical engineering. But I've been a climber most of my life. I've been studying training for climbing for 18 years and coaching athletes mostly in the United States, but also internationally for almost that long. And it's something that's of great personal interest to me. I'd just like to thank my partners, my employers, United States Air Force Academy, and then I work with a company called Trango, which manufactures rock climbing equipment in the United States, and they collaborated on this research. As I was always going through practicing, I realized I didn't have any pictures of rock climbing. It's a rock climbing presentation, so I threw some in at the last minute. But this is, we came to Spain a couple days early and have been sampling the truly world-class rock climbing here. This is some of the best in the world. Yes, this is in northern Spain near the town of Huesca, and we climbed there yesterday. This place called Caradettes. This is from my home. This is Oregon in the United States, a climbing area called Smith Rock. And that's me climbing there. Okay, so the main goal of my research is to improve rock climbing performance. And the way I attempt to achieve that is through sport-specific training using a novel device called a hangboard, or a novel incarnation of a hangboard, new design. Recently, a couple of years ago, my brother and I published a training guidebook called the Rock Climbers Training Manual. It provided a training methodology that we've been experimenting with for, like I said, about 18 years. And people have been using, many other athletes have been using. It focuses on strengthening the fingers. Lots of research shows that, and common sense shows that the stronger your fingers are, the better you are at rock climbing. The training protocol follows a linear periodization method. Then the finger strength training is performed on a device called a hangboard, and this is an example of one. This is the one we developed. It isolates strength training on the finger flexors and extensors using 2-arm dead hangs. There are various grips on the board that the athlete uses, and the protocols typically that we prescribe is you hang on the board for 7 seconds, then you rest for 3 seconds, hang for 7 seconds, do that 7 iterations, then rest 3 minutes, then do a second set. Again, this time you do 6 repetitions and you add weight, add 10 pounds. So here the climber has, in this photograph, weight is added to the climber by suspending it from her climbing harness. In these 2 photographs, a pulley system is used to remove weight, to reduce the intensity of the training exercise. And that's one of the key features of our training program. So when we started out, I've been using these hangboard devices, training devices for many years, and up in the upper right corner there are examples of the hangboards that have been available on the market for 30 years or so. They are a single piece design. They have various grips on them, and they're made to look pretty and make consumers want to buy them, not because they're effective for training. So we set out to design a new hangboard that was, its only goal was to improve climbing performance. So these are some of the things we focused on: improve ergonomics, eliminate or reduce skin wear, which can be a big limiting factor in training, and reduce wasted material, and make the grips more sport-specific to real rock climbing. And this is the device we developed. It's called the Rockprodigy Training Center. It's 2 pieces instead of 1. The width between the 2 can be separated. You can mount this in a way that it can slide, it can rotate. So during specific workouts, you can change the orientation of the board to create the best ergonomics for the athletes. In addition to that, we put a lot of effort into designing the grips to provide the best surfaces to prepare the climber for climbing on real rocks. Another key innovation were these grips here. These are for pinching, and normally a traditional hangboard you'd have to grab them like this, which is very stressful on the elbows, the shoulders, the wrists. Here we rotated the pinches in 2 axes so that it falls more ergonomic, provides more ergonomic